Hey, I'm Chris. Welcome back. It's Saturday, October the 18th. We're here for a quick Franklin Creek expansion project update. But before we get to that, let me just highlight it's going to be a very exciting week over here on our Oak Ridge campus. You've got your golf course, newly renovated Bill Bergen design, coming back online Wednesday, along with the Ridge putting course, Oak and Moss golf shop concept, and a fantastic new social amenity on the back of the Osteria clubhouse. New hardscape, fire pit, chairs, landscaping, music. It's going to be fantastic. We think you're going to love it and really enjoy the space. On to Franklin Creek. Last week we reported that we were going to be installing the erosion control, the silt fence material around the property, getting ready for the construction. That has been completed. We have sent our letter off to Chatham County letting them know that we have installed everything that we can install, and we're ready for that pre-construction meeting and inspection. That should take place middle of next week. And then we'll be ready to break some ground after that. So I'm going to take you quickly on rounds over there and show you what's going on, what we got done, what's coming, what you can expect in the next 2 weeks with impacts over there. So let's go take a look. All right, and here we are at the entrance to Franklin Creek. I want to highlight a couple of our BMPs. The black fencing here is silt fence. There's actually two different kinds of silt fence, but it serves the same purpose, which is to keep silt, sediment, and erosion out of our stormwater and lagoon system and ultimately out of the marshes, which is a great thing. All right, and the second BMP we use is this tree protection. It's the orange fencing you'll see wrapping some of the larger trees. This is the live oak tree on the right when you come in. This tree is staying as part of the project and there'll be parking on either side of it. But this fencing serves to protect not only the tree, but the root system from any damage. And as I look back towards the entrance, I want to talk about this area a little bit. The tree protection around the trees does generally indicate that tree is being saved. Now, tree protection, or the lack of tree protection, doesn't necessarily mean that that tree is being removed. It may just be outside of the work area. However, these trees, this will be parking, so these trees that are inside the silt fenced area that don't have orange fencing around them are planned to be removed. So those will come down and allow for more parking along this lagoon bank area. One note there is as they come down along this entry drive, there may be some flagging or one lane operation necessary just to keep vehicles and the workers safe as they top those trees. So expect some minor delays potentially starting the week of the 27th is when we expect this work to begin. It may begin a little bit earlier, it just depends on when the county comes out and does that pre-construction meeting next week. But certainly we're targeting the week of the 27th to start the tree removal process along the entryway here. Here's another BMP to highlight. You can see the black silt fence along the road, but in addition to that, this is called a construction entrance. This is what will be the formal entrance to the ancillary parking lot on the back side of Bocce, behind the pools and down Franklin Creek Drive. And the purpose of this gravel, this large gravel on the construction entrance, is to scrub or scrape the dirt off of any tires that come in and out on vehicles and prevent that dirt from being tracked out into the roadway and thus going into the stormwater drain. So again, all in the name of protecting the waterways and protecting erosion from the site. All right, and for our last stop here, we're at the hitting wall court area. This will be the first one we target because it takes one pickleball court out of rotation, but brings 4 pickleball courts back online. So that work will begin in early November on the demolition and rebuilding of that court. And that way we can get it back up just as quickly as possible. But as I pan around here, you can see that tree protection, silt fencing, and then along the tennis courts here, that's the limit of disturbance for that area. So that's where the silt fence goes. Everything on the other side, that's not getting touched, only on the pickleball side of those tennis courts. Hope you enjoyed the update. We'll do it again next week. Thanks.